Hey guys, and welcome back to the third week of the Fitness Together 30-Day Challenge. Now this workout is going to be for you only if you've gotten past the first 2 weeks. If you're still working on that first week, keep going until you get the repetition of 30. Until then, you advance onto the second week, and this is for the more advanced worker goer in the gym and whatnot. Okay, so the first one we're going to go through on that list is a deadlift. Now when you do a deadlift, you want to make sure that first off, your knees aren't going over your toes, okay? So your hips are going to be all the way back, okay? Drop your hips, keep your back as straight as possible as you lift through the heels, all the way up, complete locked out position with your legs, squeeze the glutes on the upside, and then all the way down, you go down the exact same way you got up. You're going to have the bar scrape your knees a little bit as you come up and down, so hips extend forward to squeeze the glutes, all the way back down, okay? Good, perfect. So the next exercise on that list is a bench press. And for that, I'm going to have Rob come right over here after we come from a bench press. Go ahead and lay down, Rob, on your back. Regular barbell bench press. Now the same concept that we learned last week. Keep your shoulder blades together the entire time as you do this exercise, okay? So shoulder blades are together, his back is arched, okay? I want to isolate on just my chest, okay? So I have major shoulder stabilization all the way down to the top of the chest, right across the nipple line, and all the way back up. Good. In a controlled fashion. Now if you can't get past this for the previous week, make sure you stay on that Smith machine. Okay? Down and up, last one. Good, perfect. Good. We're going to roll this out. The next one that we have on that list is squat. So for squats, Rob's going to rack it up. Now the placement for a squat is not on your spine, okay? When you pull your shoulder blades back in together, you have this little cushion on your traps, okay? Go ahead and walk forward just a little bit more around. There we go. Okay, make sure you have clearance from the bar, from the rack, okay? All the way down. Keep your feet shoulder width position, just like that. Good, all the way up. If you find yourself leaning forward too much, then it's probably too much weight, all right? All the way up. If you're working with a partner and looking to spot, I spot from right here, okay? So all the way down, last one, and pull all the way back up. Good. Come back and rack it up. Good. The next one we come up to on that one is that's a wide grip lat pull down. Now, for this exercise, go ahead and take a seat, Rob. Now most gyms have machines that you can get in for this exercise, and we don't have that here, so we got to kind of improvise, be a little bit creative. So same position that you would take for, I mean the machine will put you into the position that you want, okay? But the only thing you have to initiate shoulder stabilization. You want to pull your shoulder blades together and down. Keep them there just like we learned last week, okay? All the way down. You're going to pull that bar to the top of the chest, all the way down, and all the way up. Good, perfect. So we're going to pull from these muscles down here, okay? If you feel it in the traps or the shoulders, then you're using the wrong muscles. You have to come back and pull the shoulder blades down and together. Good, pull the elbows out wide, just like that, to initiate contraction through the lats. Good. Good, go ahead and come back up. The next one that we're going to go to is an incline bench press, okay? Now as you can see, we're going opposite muscle groups, and so while we're working one, we're letting the other one relax. Alright? So you want the bench at about a 45-degree angle. Perfect. So again, if you're working with a squat, I know this is a little far back for Rob to pull. You shouldn't be at such an angle. Good. You're going to go all the way down. Same thing. Try to keep your shoulder blades together as your lower back stays arched, all the way down and up. Good, perfect. This one comes a little higher than the other chest press, which would come across the nipple line. This one's going to come through the top of the chest. Good. So all the way back. All right. The next exercise on that list is a bent over row. Okay. So we're going to go dumbbell bent over row. On all fours, just like that. Good. One leg on the bench, one hand on the bench. Now I'm gonna have Rob pull all the way up to his hip. Good. Just like that. Okay. The only thing, all the way down, Rob, I want to try and keep my shoulders at a level position. So if I keep my shoulders completely level, there we go, and you're just gonna move through the arm. all the way up to the hip, good, and all the way down, okay? When you pull back to the hip, you want to initiate contraction through the latissimus dorsi in the back, that lat muscle right there, good, all the way up. There we go, all the way down. You don't want to pull it too far forward towards the shoulder. You want to make sure it goes back towards the hip the whole time. There we go. Perfect. Good, awesome. Come all the way back up. Good, the next exercise we're going to go into are going to be the ab sequence. The first one on that list is a sideline V-up. And again, this is only for those advanced that have already gotten past the last exercises. Good, so this is all abs. You're going to stay on your side. Good, one arm out, one arm flat this way. Okay, so I'm going to pull his legs a little bit more towards me, so you're going to be at a bent V position. And all you're going to do is pull your hand all the way up to your toes as you push down from the floor with this hand. All the way up. Good. Two more up, all the way up. Good, last one. Perfect. Good. The next exercise on that list is a plank. Now, most people do a plank wrong, okay? From this position, typically, you go all the way up into a neutral position, right there, and that's where they hold it, all right? Now, in order to engage abs properly, what I want you guys to do first is pull your hips all the way up as high as you can get them, okay? When they're all the way up really high, I want you to squeeze down your abs like someone's going to hit you in the stomach, all right? Now squeeze them, keep them nice and tight. Now as you have them really tight and locked in, drop your hips down into a neutral position to where your body is completely parallel with the floor, all right? It is really hard to keep those abs engaged. You won't hold it for as long as you would doing it normally because you have abs completely engaged. They're nice and tight, really hard. Exactly. If you feel like you're going to fail, bring them back up, reset that position. Again, abs nice and tight, squeeze hard, all the way back down, neutral position, and engage. Perfect, okay? You can practice that on your own. All right, the next one, the last one on that list are oblique dips. All right, feet straight. Now from this position, you're gonna go all the way up. Stay extended on the shoulder. I don't want you slouched down on the shoulder, exactly. I want you to come all the way up and stay completely extended. Use it as an extension of your arm, as an extension of your shoulder, okay? So all the way up. Now I have his knees completely cleared. All the way down, you're gonna drop your hip. Good. Squeeze up all the way, and you're gonna isolate oblique right in there, all right? All the way down, and all the way up, squeeze. Now if this is too hard for you, you feel like you're gonna have too much tension on the shoulder, come all the way down, Rob. Go ahead and pull your bottom leg back, good. And now all the way up, takes a little bit more tension off the shoulder, and you wanna keep that tension on the oblique the whole time. Good. Down and up. 2, good. Last one. Awesome. All right, guys, that'll do it for our third week. Good luck with that. Have at it.